Morning.
Melissa, good to see you again. Before we get into the squad, just talk us through how the first couple of weeks have been in the job.
The first couple of weeks have been busy, but a good busy. I've met a lot of people, had a lot of one-on-one, small group meetings, even a team meeting online with the wider playing group, which was really nice to see some faces and put faces to names, other than seeing them on the field, of course. Before camp, so that's been nice. I've got to meet some people and players and fans at games as well, so that's been really nice, and obviously diving into the football performance side of things as well, getting to know the medical team and planning for these 2 games coming up has been high on the agenda as well, so very busy.
That's good, and we're back here because it's squad announcement day. How did you find the process of selecting your first squad?
The process to select any squad is a long one, a detailed one, and that's no different in this case. I guess the challenge has been that it's such a short lead in and I'm new to the role, so I've really relied on the exceptional staff that's in place, including Leanne, Stuart, Chris, Mick as well, and they've given me a lot of good information to help form my decision. I've been at all the games live now and seen every team live, and obviously watched things online. So with all that information, I feel confident with the final squad that I've decided on.
Let's get into that squad then. One of the returning players is, of course, our captain, Rachel Corsie. Positive initial conversations with her?
Yeah, I've had a couple of conversations with Rachel actually, and they've been very positive. She's an elite athlete, a top professional, and you know, her heart and soul is all Scotland, and it's nice to welcome her back into the squad, and she's earned this opportunity.
Other players coming back in, we have Nicola Docherty, Brogan Hay, Kirsty Howitt. What are you looking for each of them to add to this group?
I think what I've seen and what I think this group really needs is a balance of experience alongside our emerging players as well. But what they also bring is a technical quality that I think we need in the final third, and hopefully we look to use their strengths to convert more chances in the final third and really get our attacking game going to another level.
Speaking of converting chances, a new call-up in the squad is Kathleen McGovern. Why do you think right now was the best time to bring her in for her first call-up?
She's really been fighting hard for a spot in this squad, and that's been a bit of a process, a journey for her. And I think in recent games she's been scoring goals, but on the other side of the ball she's so aggressive and wanting to win the ball back and working hard as the first defender in the forward line to get that ball back as high up and as close to the goals as possible. And with that kind of mentality from the forward, you can't leave her out of the squad, and I think that form warrants her selection, and I'm happy for her.
Must be a special part of the job for you as well to be able to make that call and give players that first opportunity.
It is a nice call to make. There's other ones that are more difficult, but that's a nice call to make for her to get her first call up. But equally, it was a nice call to make to Rachel to welcome her back into the squad too.
And Kathleen's one of the players among many players, whether it's league run-ins, cup finals. A lot of the squad are still playing for something with their club. Is that quite important, given this camp comes at the end of quite a long season, that they can hopefully carry that drive and that form into the camp?
You make a good point. I think that drive is really important coming into the camp. I think freshening them up a bit is going to be key as well after that long season, but that competitive nature, that competitiveness, I want them to bring into camp. We need that in order for us to go to the next level, and that's not just competing for positions, competing for a starting lineup. It's just competing to be the best that they can be, and that's what they're doing week in, week out to win the points and get to the top of the table, and that's what they need to do when they come into camp as well.
Now, today you've obviously picked a 23-player squad, but like you mentioned, you've been speaking to a wide range of players. Is that important for you as well, just to keep that contact with them, given the future squads that will be picked, and keeping them hungry to earn their place?
Yeah, I think it's really important to stay connected to the wider group, because at some point you're going to need them. It's going to take more than 23 players to get to where we want to go, and remaining connected and building that relationship is key, and it's what I'm all about actually. It's where I feel I'm at my best when I feel connected to people and to groups. So that's been a real focus for me in these early weeks, and I hope the players and the staff are starting to see that personality, that nature come through in me.
You mentioned your staff there, so as well as obviously naming a squad, you've been building out your staff. What can we expect that to look like in the people sitting alongside you on the bench?
You can see a very strong Scottish flavour, and I think that's really important, for us to move forward. Staff that know the program in and out and know the landscape. So Leanne is going to be sitting right next to me, which I'm super excited about. Her experience both as a former player and a current coach competing at the highest level right now in the domestic league is something I'm looking forward to working with. Stuart and Chris as well, rounding out the technical team, I think is going to be really good for me. I think we have a great balance of personalities too, so I'm really looking forward to getting started with them in about a week.
And of course it all kicks off here against Austria at Hampden. I know there'll be a lot of hard work between now and then, but naming your squad today, filling out that staff, that's just another important step along the way. I know how excited you are just to get started with that football element, so the excitement must really be building for you now.
It is, and I have to try to contain it because I want to leave that for key moments in camp, whether it's a meeting or on the training field where I let the passion flow or even on match day. But what an opportunity to have this game here at home, I think is massive for us and will play in our favour.